Imagine standing in the dark, isolated plains of Venezuela. Suddenly, you hear a sharp, piercing whistle. Your instinct tells you to run away, but here, trusting your ears will get you killed. This diagram illustrates a bizarre acoustic paradox. If that shrill melody sounds loud, vibrating right next to your ear, the sound source is actually miles away. But if the whistling echoes faintly across the plains, it means the threat is standing directly over you. This audio illusion is the primary hunting mechanism of El Silbón, the whistling man. Gabriel was sent to the plains of Los Llanos to take over the manual labor on his sick grandfather's farm. The night before his departure, he overheard his parents discussing a deadly threat at the farm. His mother was visibly shaken, but his father dismissed the danger, noting that the grandfather's pet dog would keep Gabriel safe. It was a strange trade-off, an apex predator that stalks the countryside, immune to modern defenses, yet is apparently paralyzed by the presence of a common farm dog. To explain the boy's safety, Gabriel's grandfather went back to the 18th century origins of the legend. He spoke of Joaquin, a youth who upended his family's hierarchy by demanding his father hunt a deer for his dinner. Joaquin was notoriously spoiled, refusing to help with the grueling work required to survive on the plains. After a failed hunt, Joaquin murdered his father, dismembered him, and brought the remains home in a burlap sack. He handed the meat to his mother, who only realized the true origin of the meal after she began to cook it. In the 18th century plains, patricide was a violation so severe that the local code demanded a punishment matching its violence. Joaquin's grandfather delivered that justice personally. He tied the boy to a post, whipped him, and rubbed fiery chili paste directly into the open wounds. His mother then delivered a curse, condemning him to wander the plains forever while carrying his father's bones in a sack. The final blow came when his grandfather unleashed a pack of hunting dogs, which tracked Joaquin into the wilderness and tore him apart. This specific death shaped how the ghost operates today. He is described as being 20 feet tall, allowing him to spot his preferred prey, drunks and womanizers, from a great distance. But the most important detail is his crippling phobia. The ghost's fear of dogs is a permanent supernatural trauma response to the way he was executed. This 18th century curse became a reality on Gabriel's final night at the farm. He heard the dreaded whistling. It sounded faint and far away, but Gabriel remembered the acoustic paradox. He knew the source was actually right next to him. When he looked toward the edge of the property, he saw a gaunt 20-foot-tall silhouette looming over the trees. The farm dog, Rio, immediately sensed the threat. His aggressive barking triggered the phantom's historical trauma, forcing the creature to retreat back into the darkness. Gabriel's survival suggests that the physical and psychological rules established centuries ago are still functioning in the modern era. 3 months later, Gabriel has returned to Caracas. He is safe, but he remains hyper-aware of the reality of the myth. Looking at this flowchart, we can see how the legend serves as a tool for social conditioning in rural areas. By linking survival to these specific behaviors, the story encourages youths to respect family hierarchy and mandates dog ownership for increased security in isolated regions. Through this terrifying acoustic illusion, the legend of El Silbón continues to enforce the moral and physical boundaries of the plains.